What's shaking in Web3? The Genius Act is rewriting stablecoin rules. Get ready for a seismic shift in crypto regulation that could change everything you thought you knew about digital dollars. And then, U2U Network and HackQuest are dropping a massive $4 million hackathon with VietBUIDL, looking for the next big thing in Web3. Plus, Conflux Network and Salvo Alliance are leveling up Web3 gaming, and Hamster Kombat is still going strong a year later. We're talking about a $4 million prize pool to fuel innovation. Then, Conflux Network is teaming up with Salvo Alliance to push the boundaries of scalable Web3 gaming, making your favorite digital worlds even more immersive and secure. And finally, we're checking in on Hamster Kombat to see how this viral Web3 game is holding up a year after its explosive launch. It's a packed show. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell. The Genius Act just rewrote the stablecoin rulebook. Get ready, because the US has just dropped the Genius Act, and it's set to completely revolutionize the stablecoin landscape. This isn't just a minor update. It's a foundational piece of legislation that mandates stablecoin reserves be backed one with cold, hard cash or US Treasuries. Think about the implications. With institutional eyes turning towards crypto and projections showing USD stablecoins hitting over $3 trillion by 2030, this act is positioning itself as the bedrock for massive growth. For anyone involved in this space, it means a clearer, more secure path forward, but also a heightened awareness of the regulatory tightrope. The Federal Reserve is now stepping into a central oversight role for stablecoin issuers, working alongside qualifying financial institutions. This is a huge departure from the past, where fragmented rules often left liquidity vulnerable. As big money players get ready to pour into this market, the Genius Act aims to bring order, compliance, and a much-needed fortified ecosystem for dollar-backed stablecoins. But here's the million-dollar question. As this wave of regulated capital floods in, could it actually stir up unexpected turbulence in the market we thought we knew? What sets the Genius Act apart is its harmonized approach, a stark contrast to international regulations like the EU's MiCA, which some say has led to fragmented liquidity. Experts are pointing out that a federal licensing process could seriously streamline operations for issuers. But as the industry transitions from a more relaxed environment to these stricter mandates, will we see some volatility as the market finds its new footing? It's a critical moment for transparency and stability. Analysts are already predicting a massive surge in institutional interest for USD stablecoins, thanks to the one reserve requirement. This is a game changer for investors who have been hesitant because of crypto's wild swings. Expect to see more capital flow into established names like USDT and USDC, mirroring traditional investment trends. The Genius Act is more than just a set of rules. It's a powerful signal to institutional players that it's time to get serious about crypto. However, this crackdown on regulation is sending ripples through the decentralized finance, or DeFi, world. Those strict reserve requirements could pull liquidity away from DeFi environments that have thrived on less oversight. This means regulated assets might become more stable, but unregulated sectors could face significant volatility as they scramble to adapt. It's a complex balancing act for institutions who now have to rethink their strategies, weighing compliance against the rapid evolution of the crypto space. Web3 startups are at a critical juncture. If they want to bridge the gap between crypto and fiat, innovation is key, but so is robust risk management and transparency. The Genius Act is a clear signal that operational frameworks need to be top-notch, especially for international companies looking to navigate US licensing requirements. It's a challenging path, but essential for long-term success. Ultimately, the Genius Act is ushering in a transformative era for crypto, prioritizing stability and transparency. With the Federal Reserve deepening its involvement and institutional capital on the horizon, the market dynamics are poised for a fundamental shift. Adapting to this evolving regulatory landscape while balancing growth and compliance will be the ultimate test for industry players. Prepare yourself, because the Genius Act is paving the way for a more integrated, yet undeniably unpredictable, cryptocurrency future. But that's not all the excitement brewing in Web3. We're about to reveal a massive hackathon with a prize pool that will blow your mind. Massive $4 million hackathon to ignite Web3 innovation. Get ready, developers. U2U Network has teamed up with HackQuest to launch the VietBUIDL Hackathon, and they're putting a staggering $4 million on the line for teams ready to deploy on U2U's cutting-edge DAG blockchain. This isn't your average hackathon. They're looking for projects with existing MVPs or live products, targeting a critical gap in the market for mature, ready-to-deploy Web3 solutions. The $4 million prize pool is just the beginning, with a significant $2 million earmarked as a potential investment pool from VC partners. The hackathon is broken down into 3 key tracks: user applications, covering everything from DeFi and GameFi to SocialFi and real-world assets; DePIN, focusing on decentralized physical infrastructure networks; and AI, for groundbreaking artificial intelligence applications. This initiative is a powerful synergy between U2U's advanced DAG technology and HackQuest's extensive experience in developer education and ecosystem building. Having partnered with over 100 leading ecosystems like Solana and Arbitrum. What makes VietBUIDL stand out is its focus on teams that are already past the concept stage. HackQuest is providing curated learning paths and on-chain certifications to ensure participants have the technical and business acumen needed to succeed on the U2U network. Participants will receive comprehensive support, including go-to-market guidance, one-on-one mentorship from protocol founders and VCs, specialized technical assistance for DAG deployment, and fast-track mainnet access. The evaluation process is rigorous, spanning 3 rounds to assess project value, technical execution, business models, ecosystem fit, and finally, market readiness through live presentations. Teams can register from August 22nd through October 6th, 2025, with winners to be announced on October 18th, 2025. This hackathon is a significant leap forward in Web3 developer infrastructure, aiming to empower scalable application development by combining advanced DAG technology with robust educational support. It's a golden opportunity for established projects to gain traction and funding in the U2U ecosystem. Community reaction has been overwhelmingly positive, with developers excited about the substantial prize pool and the opportunity to build on U2U's scalable DAG infrastructure. The focus on mature projects is seen as a smart move to accelerate real-world adoption of Web3 technologies. But the innovation doesn't stop there. We're heading into the exciting world of gaming next, where a major partnership is set to redefine the player experience. Gaming gets a blockchain power-up. Get ready for an epic quest as Salvo Games and Conflux Network join forces to supercharge Web3 gaming infrastructure. This strategic partnership is all about blending Salvo Games' innovative gaming solutions with Conflux's robust blockchain technology, aiming to make Web3 gaming more accessible and widely adopted than ever before. Conflux Network is bringing its unique hybrid proof-of-work proof-of-stake consensus mechanism to the table, which is designed to deliver lightning-fast transaction speeds, enhanced security, greater scalability, and significantly reduced costs, all while minimizing network congestion. This is a massive win for developers looking to build complex, high-performance games. Salvo Games has called this partnership a critical move toward establishing a relatively efficient and robust gaming ecosystem, promising an unparalleled experience for both players and creators. What makes Conflux Network particularly interesting is its status as China's leading regulatory-compliant public blockchain. This unique position makes it a key player not only in Asia, but globally for real-world blockchain applications. For developers, this means more flexibility and scalability in game creation. For gamers, it translates to faster transactions, secure ownership of in-game assets, and lower fees. It's a win-win scenario, designed to foster a more engaging and accessible Web3 gaming environment. The gaming community is buzzing with anticipation, with announcements on X and enthusiastic tweets highlighting the potential of this collaboration. Players can look forward to a dynamic evolution in the gaming landscape, driven by this powerful alliance between a gaming innovator and a cutting-edge blockchain platform. From the virtual worlds of gaming, we're shifting gears to a game that took the crypto world by storm and is still going strong. We're talking about Hamster Kombat. Hamster Kombat, 1 year later, still a Web3 force. Can you believe it's been a year? Hamster Kombat, the viral tap-to-earn sensation, is still pulling in millions of daily active players in early September 2025, proving its staying power. The team is constantly updating the in-game reward mechanisms, like the daily combo cards and the daily cipher code using Morse code, to keep players engaged and boost mining efficiency. Community discussions are already buzzing about Season 2, with many comparing its sustained activity to games like Notkun and Union. Launched in March 2024, Hamster Kombat exploded onto the scene within the Telegram ecosystem. Its simple click-to-earn mechanic, combined with the ability to manage a virtual exchange and earn HMSDR tokens, made it incredibly accessible. With no need for fancy hardware, just the Telegram app, it rapidly attracted over 300 million users, especially in emerging markets across Africa and Asia. It acts as a Trojan horse for Web3, introducing millions to the Ton blockchain. However, after a year, many players are reflecting on the initial hype, with some jokingly feeling fooled as expectations for returns didn't quite match reality. The game's economic model revolves around the HMSDR token, earned through daily tasks and upgrades, with the potential for trading on markets like Binance. It's a hybrid of meme coin and GameFi, designed to encourage participation through inflation. While optimists point to DeFi integrations within Ton that offer utility for HMSDR, bearish sentiment is strong. The token has seen significant drops, influenced by whale sell-offs and airdrop disappointment, highlighting the common Web3 game dilemma: balancing rewards with sustainable economic models and genuine demand versus pure speculation. Hamster Kombat's success is a masterclass in leveraging social mechanics. It transformed gaming into a community activity on Telegram, with players sharing codes and teaming up for challenges, creating a powerful viral loop. The tap-to-earn design taps into immediate gratification, similar to gambling, but under the guise of making money. This resonated deeply during economic uncertainty, positioning it as a viable side hustle for many, including students. It has been instrumental in bringing Ton blockchain to the mainstream, maintaining a stable 100,000 to 200,000 active wallets in 2025. Yet, this success has also drawn criticism, with some labeling it a Ponzi game that relies on new user influx rather than intrinsic innovation. Despite its massive user base, Hamster Kombat faces challenges: regulatory risks, player fatigue from low airdrop returns, market volatility impacting HMSDR's value, and fierce competition from new games are all significant hurdles. The core issue remains the sustainability of Web3 games. While Hamster Kombat has brought users in, long-term retention hinges on providing real utility beyond the initial hype. It's a complex picture of viral success versus long-term viability. And that brings us to the end of today's update. We've covered a lot of ground, so let's do a quick recap before you go. All right, everyone, that was a whirlwind tour of the latest in Web3. We saw the Genius Act dramatically reshaping the stablecoin market, the massive $4 million VietBUIDL Hackathon from U2U Network and HackQuest, Conflux Network and Salvo Alliance forging ahead in Web3 gaming, and Hamster Kombat still captivating millions a year after launch. Don't miss out on any of the action. Smash that like button, subscribe to Metaverse Update for your daily dose of Web3 news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on all social platforms to join the conversation. See you next time.